All right, let's see. Let's get it started. We are in here. Are we getting it started? Let's making sure we're getting it good. Getting it good. Make sure there's no feedback, no lag. Okay, we are golden. We're good to go. Alrighty. What's happening, guys? It's your guy DQ, and we're playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider, man. Getting it started, man. Wanted to go ahead and play this series before all the great games that's coming out for the next New Year's comes out. Making sure we're good. Okay. Alright, and we are live. Let's get it started. Let's get ready. Let's get it. Alright, so what's happening, guys? DQ here, playing Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. This is the third game of the series of the remake, and it's been such a good one so far. Wanted to go ahead and get a chance to play this game. Okay, what just happened to the... That's weird. The audio just messed up. Okay. I don't know what just happened. Okay. So we're playing,
Part of the plane landed here. My gear is in that cargo. I'll need to cut it down.
Alright. So I wanted to go ahead and actually finish this game because I knew with all the new games that's coming out,
cut that down.
there was no way I was going to have any time to actually finish this. So I wanted to get a chance to actually finish this game before
I need a tool to open that.
we actually get started. Hey, what's up, man? Fabian said what's up, man.
Maybe a piece of scrap from the wreck. Damn it.
Alright, cool. Appreciate the share, my man. Appreciate the love. Thank you. How's the quality and everything? So I just got the new Blue Yeti set up. To me, it don't sound much of a difference. Maybe it's just the way that my other mic was positioned.
Might be a sharp piece of scrap in that section of the wreck.
Okay. I had to mess with this like a few times just because I wanted to make sure that I had the quality production up. But how's the sound production going? How's it sound, bro?
I'll need a tool to open that.
Let's see. Let's see, I make sure we get up here. Okay. So maybe a sharp tool. Alright, there we go. Wow, okay. What is that? Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, that do not sound good, whatever that is. Oh, okay, that's not a threat. We're good. Look like some boards. So, I was doing some research over the weekend when I was at my conference, and I realized that there's a new system that's coming out. I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's called the Madbox, and it's supposed to be a new console.
Good.
It's supposed to be competing.
I need to find something to sharpen it.
And it's supposed to be competing with Xbox and PlayStation. It's supposed to be just as powerful, but they was talking about releasing it soon. I don't know if you actually heard about that. thing is, what my thoughts is that I don't know if we really need any new consoles right now, only because of the fact it seems like that a lot of times
Exactly
is
what I was looking for.
that we just need more better quality games. I think that's the thing with these consoles. It's just like we're just getting more powerful consoles, but the exclusivity of these games are not really making much of a big difference. Because they're just being able to play on another platform, and it's just all about power and all that stuff. When we already know that PC is the most powerful system there is right now. Yeah, they actually released a new console. They're talking about releasing a new console that's in competition with Xbox and PlayStation. I think it's called the Madbox. So, thought that was quite interesting. I just think that right now, if we just if companies really just more so focus on, you know, better quality games that people can actually enjoy and play over and over again, then it would be a better, you know, experience for everybody. I think Xbox and Sony right now is just really the big giants right now when it comes to consoles. Nintendo is just its own thing. But I just think, I remember back in the days, like in the early gen, like PlayStation 2 and Xbox and, you know, GameCube.
Got everything I need. Should head back to camp.
You know, it was, each console had its own, you know, exclusiveness to it and uniqueness brand. It was just like, it wasn't really, it was just like, you know, you had an opportunity to play each console for its own exclusives. And I think now with the PlayStation and Xbox now, it's almost becoming to the point where it's almost exactly the exact same console. It's just that one has a better online feature and one has better exclusive single player games. But now it's just gotten to the point where now that Sony is basically like, is basically dominating right now when it comes to... Why is this? It needs to be sharper. Yeah, it's just like now it's just like PlayStation's really just been dominating this year when it comes to games right now. Let's see. Cool. I'm gonna acquire and lock it. Nice.
That should be sharp enough.
Man, my man just straight up just created a new knife out of a blade off a plane. That is pretty crazy.
Something's still holding the supplies up.
Like, for instance, you know, I bet you remember, like, Soul Calibur 2, right? Soul Calibur 2, even though it was the same exact console, I mean, same exact game, each version of Soul Calibur 2 had its own exclusive character. You know, PlayStation had the Tekken character, Xbox had Spawn, and GameCube had Link. Like, that was cool. It'd be cool to have more of that going on.
Yes! Now I can get my gear back. Why didn't I pack all my equipment together?
Miss Croft? Anyone? Come in.
Miguel? Where are you? Damn.
Exactly. Exactly, and that's the thing. Fabian said, "There's no reason to release a new console. There's really no room for a new company." Exactly, I agree. And that's the thing. It's just like, you know, when it comes down to it, man, it really. I wish Soulja Boy, when he released his console, I wish he would have understood that, because even though that was like a whole fake in itself, but I think even for him, like I was mentioning about a week and a half ago, I said that, you know, if Soulja Boy really wanted to tap into the gaming market, he should have just created accessories, like a controller, you know, or a headset. You know, that's what a lot of the rappers are doing right now. You know, Dr. Dre did the Beats by Dre, Ludacris had his own headset, 50 Cent got his own headset, the street
Miguel?
Beats. you know,
I don't like this.
I think
Miguel?
accessories is a really big market.
Where are you? Oh no. Miguel? Miguel?
Let's see. All right.
Miguel?
Wow. What the heck? Oh, shoot. You would think after what they just did to that dude that they wouldn't be hungry no more.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and that's another thing. You're right. I mean, Microsoft, when it comes to Microsoft, like, their accessories are universal because they actually have controllers for PC gamers. That's just the thing. So even if like Soulja Boy wanted to create an accessory,
Got to be careful here.
he has a chance. Okay, I need to figure out what's going on here. Nothing came yet. Okay. So far, so good.
Damn it.
Whoa!
That's it.
I remember when I fought the Jaguar in the original. In the original Tomb Raider, you used pistols. They got me using bow and arrows.
It's working.
Oh, what the fuck? Camera angles, though. Yeah, these camera angles are really weird. My man is still going after that, okay. Man, this is not realistic. If anybody else was fighting this Jaguar, he would have been dead already. right? What? What the heck? That was super weird. Like the Jaguar just dragged the other Jaguar like nothing. Speaking of which, we seen the zoo. We went to the zoo over the weekend, and like literally, all the animals was like sleep the whole time. I was like, man. I think that sucks about going to a zoo is that if the animals are sleeping and you don't see nothing, it's like it's just not fun to watch. I think the birds was more active than the actual animals at the zoo. Funny enough, like, I really enjoyed this series of Tomb Raider because the original Tomb Raiders wasn't that good.
That's part of the wreckage.
To me,
Jonah!
Anyway. Like, I didn't like the puzzles and platforming. That literally used to frustrate me. And then the thing is like, the puzzles was so difficult back in the days. Like, it would take me weeks just to figure out how to get past some of the parts in the game. I think it may have been because I was so young at the time when the original Tomb Raiders came out. What I do like about this... Yeah, that's true. It was kind of depressing though, like going to it was a little bit depressing, but I think they did have a lot of open space, like, and they did tell me that they do take really good care of the animals. Like most of the animals at those zoos were like zoo raised. So I guess they released the parents in the wild and keep the babies, which still doesn't make much of a difference, really. But no, either way it go, I definitely agree with you, Fabian. He said that he feels bad for animals at the zoo because they're in the cage.
Jonah, are you there? I thought I got you killed.
Hey, do you know what happened to Miguel?
He didn't make it. What's wrong with your arm?
Some sort of parasite. I was looking for some wormwood, but it doesn't grow around here.
Let me see.
Oh, hey, what are you doing?
If we leave it in there, it'll only get worse. Sit.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I had something similar happen to me when I was a child in Egypt. I won't lie, it's gonna hurt.
You think that storm from earlier was the storm? The one from the mural?
I don't know.
I think maybe we should stop and take stock. We've been pushing so hard forward. Flying into that storm.
I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
Well, I should have insisted we turn back. I mean, I get it. You lock onto a problem and everything else just disappears. I'm with you. It's my choice, most of the time. But if we die, who stops the cataclysms? Who keeps Trinity from doing what they want?
Sometimes I feel like I have to keep going, and if I don't, then I'll just let everyone down. But maybe for the sake of a few hours, we could have turned back.
Maybe we should give him a name.
Okay.
Eli? No, my cousin. He's always trying to get under my skin.
Goodbye, Eli.
Thanks.
We should go. If we can find Kawak Yaku, we can rest for the night.
Sounds good.
So Fabian asks, have you ever played the Rise of the Tomb Raider?
The village through the vines over there.
Yes, I have.
I'm glad you stayed at the crash site.
Well, if you were out there, I wanted you to be able to find me. I had a flare gun, so...
Yeah, I think Miguel was heading toward it when...
Poor guy.
How'd you manage to get Eli in your arm anyway?
I was trying to figure out if the water was clean. Got my answer. Do you really believe in all that stuff you said? About the cataclysms? The apocalypse? We can get through here. Give me a hand.
I swear this game...
See that?
It must be Kawak Yaku. We have to get down there.
I swear this game is so much like Uncharted in its own way. A lot of people compare Uncharted to Tomb Raider, but I think Uncharted is like Tomb Raider because Tomb Raider was the original adventurous platformer. I did like Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's good.
Come on, stay close to me.
This is definitely not a path.
I never got around to finishing it. I was very close.
Oh.
Almost there.
Almost there. Heard that before.
The only...
Oh, gotcha. You right?
I'm okay. Just a couple more steps.
Okay. Okay.
You all right?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I got a question for you, Fabian. Have you ever played any of these Tomb Raiders?
What do you think built all this?
It could have been the Inca. They knew a lot about hydraulics.
The bridge is down. Maybe we could lift it with those counterweights.
Maybe.
I hope that this structure is here because we're on our way to that bridge.
Me too.
I bet this water is drinkable.
You want to try it?
I think I'll stick to the bottles you found in the cargo from the plane.
Yeah, when I first bought my PS3,
It's too heavy. Give me a hand.
Tomb Raider, the original, the definitive edition, I really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Nothing.
Okay. Let's let it go. Slowly.
The thing that I really enjoy about these games is for the story and the atmosphere. The platform is pretty cool too. Another good platformer that I wish they would bring back that was really popular.
That did something. I think the water powers the bridge somehow.
Is Prince of Persia. Like Prince of Persia was really good on the PS2 and Xbox.
You know, if I had known how much time I'd spend in the wilderness, I'd have paid more attention in Boy Scouts.
Wasn't your thing?
Well, my family situation meant we didn't get to do a lot of stuff like that. The water's filling the bucket.
Good. Let's see what those counterweights do. The bucket's leaking.
Come on back. Let's try again.
Okay. Let's try this. Yeah. I think the Warrior Within was definitely the best one.
I'm going to have to let it go.
Oh, wait. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to match it with the other one. Let me try this. Did you ever like the Tomb Raiders on PS1? I think the most I played out of a Tomb Raider, I think, was the first one, and it was just really slow. Okay, that's probably not how I'm supposed to do it, but alright. Let's see.
Need to get the water flowing to the bucket.
Let's see.
I think I saw a rope coil on a bridge. Need to get the water flowing to the bucket.
This is weird. Okay, I gotta figure out what to do here. Don't want to jump down because it's very likely I'm gonna die. So.
I think I saw a rope coil on a bridge. Need to get the water flowing to the bucket.
Okay, so there's holes in this bucket right here. That's what she said.
Need to get the water flowing to the bucket.
Alright, let's try this. Really? I thought they were hard as a kid. Maybe I'm just not that smart. You said that the puzzles weren't that hard as a kid.
I think I saw a rope coil on a bridge.
I swear I know if I jump, I'm gonna die. It's no...
Need to get the water flowing to the bucket.
Oh man, this is bad. What's it supposed to do? Let's see.
Need to get the water flowing to the bucket.
Yeah, I got that part. Let's see.
This describes something nearby. 2 serpents guard life and death. I lie trapped within their eternal struggle.
I literally have not played my Xbox in months, man. I had to give it some love, like seriously, because I was thinking about even getting all the games on Xbox, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get Kingdom Hearts and Resident Evil 2 on the Xbox.
Need to get the water flowing to the bucket.
Okay, alright.
Need to get the water flowing to the bucket. Okay, Jonah, you can let go.
That's it. Let's get
Nice. Okay. Cool. Awesome. See, I knew I could figure it out.
Guess we go through here.
After you.
Right.
What's that?
I think it's some sort of sealer or... Help me with this.
Sure. What is it?
It's a recipe. Seems to be a mixture of herbs. It could help if we run into any more jaguars.
Let's hope we don't. Way out is over here.
Alright. The Eye of the Eagle to use Perception Herbal Mixture. Perception allows her to sense animals' natural resources. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright.
We're getting closer to the village.
I can't wait to get back to civilization.
This atmosphere is like beautiful, gorgeous, man. Alright. The one thing that I am really on the fence about.
These are different from the ruins in Mexico.
The one game that I really am on the fence about is the
Your dad's
that
notebook say
Anthem,
anything
man.
about Peru?
No. I mean, there is supposed to be a secret city of gold in Peru. Paititi. Every treasure hunter on Earth is looking for it. But Dad's notes stop in Mexico. Like he lost interest or...
Or?
I don't know. The next volume picks up in Syria.
A passageway. That's promising. Remind me how the riddle goes again? Chase the heart of the serpent.
To the silver-crowned mountain where the twins confer.
How far do you think it is to Kuwak-Yaku?
Assuming we're going the right way, hard to say. But the irrigation system is a good sign.
Right. People were here at some point. Let's just hope they still are.
Yeah. Fabian's agreeing with me about the Anthem game being disappointing. Yeah, I don't know, man. With EA games, and the thing
I
is,
think we can get out that way.
another thing that I do realize that if you have EA Access, right, which is on Xbox,
Jonah, help me with this.
you can get those games for free, like months down the road.
On 3, 2, 1.
How is he not? How is she not dead? What?
Laura! Where's the flare gun?
Yeah, right. My man got some serious juice. Nice. Wow.
Laura, are you okay? Laura!
Yeah, that was not realistic, but it was still fun. Alright, trying to figure out where am I supposed to go?
Laura, are you okay?
Okay, that's not the right way. Gotta go where he was fighting at. Oh, there we go.
Laura, are you okay? Are you okay?
Help me with this.
Your back looks bad. I'm gonna go make camp.
Wow.
Let me take a look at that. It's not pretty. You know, with everything we've been through recently, I've been thinking about my brother. I always try to protect him. From my father. From himself. But I lost him.
You did everything you could.
If I had been in the right place, at the right time, he would still be here. I had eyes in the back of my head.
You can't protect everyone. Thank you.
I miss him.
I know. My parents. I miss them too. I had a dream about my mother recently.
Yeah?
It was so vivid. When I was little, my father used to keep things from me. Hide things. About her, especially.
Why would he do that?
After she died, he thought they'd cause me pain. It didn't stop me from looking for them, of course. I still have so many questions.
Your dad created as many mysteries as he solved.
Dominguez said that he would use the silver box of Ixchel to remake the world. If you had that power, what would you do?
Panic, probably.
You wouldn't go back to when your brother was alive and be with him again.
And lose everything else? No way. I like this world. It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
To claim her treasure, the adventurer Lara Croft must outwit the king, reach the Forbidden Tomb, and solve the mystery of the White Queen. The way will be fraught with trials.
Lara, are you doing almost homework?
The adventurer should not dally any longer. In a minute, Dad!
Alright, into the castle, okay.
The high walls of the castle beckon, taunting.
Okay, Fabian said, it's crazy how games are starting to look as good as on PC. Right? That's what I was saying. Like, I really, really want to get into PC gaming, but...
Strange beasts cross our hero's path. Hard to tell if they're bloodthirsty.
I want to get into PC gaming, but it's like... It's all about those exclusives, man. The only game that I actually still play on PC is Left 4 Dead 2. I'll still jump on that from time to time. I really, really love that game.
Now for the real treasure in the Forbidden Tomb. Our hero must be quiet to avoid alerting the king.
So
What does
cool.
Lara have to do with any of this? She's in her room doing her homework.
She hasn't much time.
It's unfortunate that this game in particularly went on sale. Like literally
Kingsguard will never expect Croft to climb the castle.
after like 2 weeks after it came out. And you know, Fabian was making a comment, which is very true, that a lot of games are not worth $60 anymore. You know, it
The
sucks.
castle tower is taller than she thought.
I think the only games that's really worth like $60 nowadays is like RPG games, or games that have RPG grinding mechanics in it. It just
Our hero continues climbing, looking for another way in.
what? This is some extreme pretending.
Our hero spies another entrance.
I don't think I've ever did that. Like, no, I'm lying. I did climb the top of my house. But this is like some extreme.
Go on.
Okay, Fabian said, yeah. The only thing that's holding me back is most console games are 30 frames per second.
Danger, and pushes it from her mind.
Yeah, that is true. The thing with PC, I agree, is that PC games have 60 frames to up to even 120 frames per second. This is crazy. Okay, do I get up there? Alright.
Almost there.
Right, honestly, in my humble opinion, I think the only game that was worth $60 last year was like Red Dead Redemption. I think hands down. And even though God of War,
damaged. She'll have to squeeze through.
even though God of War is game of the year of 2018, I still didn't think it was worth $60 because once you beat it, there's really no real replayability of it. Unless you just want to play through.
She can almost touch it, but an invisible force field stands in her way. There must be another entrance.
Okay. She's just going through her own imagination world right now. Doing this whole side quest. But even like with God of War, it's like no replayability with that game. Other than to play it on the hardest difficulty.
The adventurer has reached the summit.
My man Eric, appreciate the donation, my man. Thank you.
At last, she spots a way in below. She will have to be careful. Why do I do these stupid things? Shit!
Oh, shoot. What?
Croft chuckles at her audacity. She's close now.
Wow, okay.
At last, she enters the Forbidden Tomb. Wow. By night, the great bat stole the queen at 30 north and 90 east. From her pen, she wrote her heart. With light, unlock her love's release. I wonder if the White Queen is lonely.
Oh, don't tell me it's a puzzle. Of course. Of course it's a puzzle. This wouldn't even be Tomb Raider if it wasn't a puzzle.
This enigmatic illustration recovered from a cursed and empty.
Fabian said God of
The
War
note
has
said
better
90 degrees
pacing.
East and 30 north.
What? Okay. Fabian said God of War has better pacing than Red Dead 2, but it doesn't have any replayability. Yeah, that's true. I agree. Red Dead Redemption definitely is a game that requires it's definitely a game that's based on story, really. And honestly, I just think that the action pace of God of War was just really good. I think he said 30. Over the weekend when I was at my conference in the hotel, I was watching this show called The Stranger Things. and I'm really late to the show because it is definitely a really good show. I don't know why I'm bitching Stranger Things, because I guess with this segment and I'm playing in this game, it's like the all in imagination she's going through right now. Let me see. That's what she said.
The coordinates might have something to do with the globe.
She said, oh, 30 north and 90 east. Okay. Also, my friend Eric, I don't know if he's still on the stream, but he recommended this show called Black Mirror. I seen it on Netflix over the weekend. I didn't get a chance to watch it because I was kind of busy, but I'm definitely gonna watch it this weekend. Let's check it out.
With light, unlock her love's release.
Oh, okay.
It worked.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, man, I seen it on the list. I was looking for it over the weekend, and I literally found it before I left my hotel yesterday. I was like, oh, okay, so I put it on my list to watch.
Hidden mezzanine. She'll have to be careful. Need to find the White Queen. I haven't seen some of these artifacts before. Need to find the White Queen.
Alright, let's see.
The great bat's wings unfurl. Need to find the White Queen. An African tribal mask, made of gold. Ashanti, perhaps.
Okay. Put the red knights here. Alright. Nice.
The knight's shield reflects the light beam.
Have you guys actually watched the Stranger Things? I'm actually curious. So I've been on that show. I'm like super hooked on it right now. It's really good. It kind of reminds me of that because I'm actually on this episode right now where they're trying to, like, they're going through like different puzzles and segments to kind of find a lost important character of the story. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's kind of slow the first 2 episodes, but it is good, man. It's definitely worth checking out. I think honestly what makes the show so good is the cast. The kids are really fantastic. Which reminds me why the movie It was so popular, because I think they got a lot of inspiration off that show.
There she is. The White Queen. Trapped. I have to help her.
What? Alright. Gotta figure out how to find this White Queen and get her free.
Have to free the White Queen. Yatiri, a South American healer. This is from Colombia, a Xeno chieftain mask. I wonder if these eyes have seen El Dorado.
Okay. I don't even know if I was supposed to do that, but you know, just to be on the safe side, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. No, I didn't. Fabian said, did you see the Stranger Things 3 game that's coming out? No, I did not know there was a Stranger Things 3. If Telltale's was still in business, I'm pretty sure they would have created a cameo of Stranger Things as a game. It would have been a really good game actually, because that game Life is Strange is very similar. In a way, not exactly the same, but it's just kind of similar in its own right. Yeah, I agree. I think honestly it probably was just bad management. And the reason that they went out of business, rumors have it, is that that Telltale's was really like exploiting their employees. There was a lot of people that was expressing the complaints with Telltale's because of the fact they literally worked the employees to death. It was really bad management, I think. And then there was a lot of issues with licensing and stuff like that. You know, with the fact that you have to consider that you're doing games based off licensing movies and franchises. You know, you have to get approval for a lot of that stuff. So, you know, I think that's just really the main concern. I mean, they literally just went out of business out of nowhere. In the middle of actually creating, finishing up The Walking Dead, the final chapter, which actually was also a really good series too. I was gonna buy it, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because of the fact that, you know, it's unfortunate that they just went out of business out of nowhere.
Century barding. Germanic. I can't imagine how
But
those bardings were.
they
Those
are
horses.
actually right now, Telltale's is still working on finishing up the last part of The Walking Dead, the final chapter, which we'll get a chance to actually finish the conclusion of Clementine's story. I think the employees, some of the employees that were already working on The Walking Dead final chapter, partner up with another company to finish the storyline.
This is an old game. 2 shills and a white crab. Could that be the White Queen?
Yes, it is. We just got to figure out how to unlock the White Queen.
Have to free the White Queen.
So I definitely think that it may not be the end of Telltale's type of games. I just think the Telltale's company in itself is just basically no longer, you know, going to continue making games, obviously. But I think some of the employees, you know, they're going to work together to probably start creating more story-based games. It'll probably just be more, you know, organic stories instead of licensing franchises like how Telltale's did it. Because that's kind of what happened with a lot of franchises do that. You know, like
Someone stole her head. I
okay.
wonder what she was looking at.
Oh, let's see. Let's see here. A Global Night. Okay, let me go over here. That might be where I need to go. Which Eric said I actually played that for a while. Actually, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about The Walking Dead?
A Yatiri, a South American healer. A baby Tyrannosaurus Rex. Have to free the White Queen.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just trying to figure out how to actually do it. That's something I have to do here. I just gotta figure out what to do. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, and exactly. Because I think a lot of the things is that Telltale's, you know, you gotta consider too, Telltale's really wasn't making money. Also, and that's another thing I forgot to mention as well in this news about this, is that Telltale's really wasn't profitable because the fact is people were getting irritated and pissed off that they have to wait for episodes. Like, instead of just creating a full game, you know, they were selling the whole season package at like $30, and people were buying the $30 physical game of the Telltale game, not realizing that they're just buying a download code. And a lot of times is that people were mad because a lot of times these episodes weren't being released until like 3 to 6 months later down the road. You know, it was a very long time. And for someone who's buying a $30 game,
and evil
no one wants to buy.
Contents were meant to help sustain and provide.
Nobody wants to buy a game that's half completed.
The Cup of St. John, the head of King David, from a have to free the White Queen.
So that's one of the main reasons why Telltale's went out of business. It's for that, you know, because they weren't profitable.
The poor thing could hardly see out of that chanfron.
And there's just the exploitation of the employees as well. I gotta figure out where the heck to find this puzzle.
This is an old game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could this Egyptian and evil eye box? The contents were meant to help sustain and provide for people in the afterlife. Now I can free her.
Nice! Nice. Alright, we figured that out. Cool. So yeah, that's just the thing, man. It's like...
With light, unlock her love's
you know,
release.
These companies think that they can just go ahead and release half games and charge people full price for it. And that's just not working. It's just not a scalable business model.
Amazing.
And I think that's the reason why EA is getting so much negative feedback, is because they've been known for that practice.
Our hero crosses the threshold into the unknown. These are Mum's things.
The path was dark and is guarded by bats, said the Red Knight. The White Queen regarded him with a curious smile and said,
Bats. I'm not afraid of bats. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me about this.
You and me are riding a T-Rex in Egypt.
Where's Daddy?
At work.
this is very, very important. I cannot abandon my responsibilities just on the verge.
You are always on the verge. Your obsession is destroying this family.
Obsession? I'm upset.
You are missing your daughter's childhood because you're always in some tomb on the other side of the world. Why can't you be happy with what you have?
For goodness sake, you don't have to deal with it.
Dad?
Please, for goodness sake, you've got to understand. This is probably the most important one I've arrived at. Well, okay, what do? I have to...
Dad? Dad! Dad! Come on. Please, Dad. Wake up. Dad. Don't leave me.
Morning.
Watch, she healed overnight. I guarantee it. I bet she healed overnight. Her whole back is healed like
So,
Wolverine.
Silver Crown Mountain?
Yeah.
Oh snaps! I got the Jaguar suit on. All right. Fabian said Madden is keeping them from drowning. Right, as we were talking about, like EA is like one of those companies that love supporting games and putting out content that didn't come out, that's not fully created, and selling people, the consumer, on full price of a half completed game. It's crazy. I guarantee you, man.
Wonder what the...
It's like, it's crazy. What? Okay, I need to go ahead and increase my precision shots. Let's get it. Alright. Reduce damage when falling from heights. Let's see. So I can tell just based off the game and the skill tree that this is a long game. I can already just tell. Alright, crafting upgrades. Let's see, what time? How much time we got? Okay. Upgrading weapons requires the necessary parts. Alright. Alright, we got everything we need. Nice. Let's see. Oh, you can't see it because her back is covered with the leopard skin. But I'm pretty sure, she took it like a champ. When that jaguar was eating her back up, she was like, oh, yeah, you know, like it was like a massage tour or something. Like, she really just, like, took it real well and act like it was no big deal. Like, even though this game is kind of unrealistic, I gotta say it's pretty entertaining, at least from a playing perspective. Oh, really? Okay, that's not long. I could probably finish it this week. CES is actually this week too, so it's gonna be a pretty busy week. We're actually gonna go. We're gonna go to CES, me and my wife. We always go every year. So the CES, for those of you that don't know, is the Consumer Electronics Show. It just basically it's a show that talks about different electronics and technology that's coming out in the upcoming years. It's actually pretty unique. It's cool. Okay. Sure thing, man. Oh yeah, that's right. You are coming for that. I got so many conventions I'm going to this week. It's crazy. Alright. Let's see. Establish this stuff. So I figure I'll get some streaming in done today because I know it's going to be a pretty busy week. I probably will still be streaming, having some time to stream this week. It'll just be at probably more so at night, because I'll be less busy because pretty much all the conventions are going on during the day.
There's a road.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, that's true. I think she got mauled by a bear last game, I think. So I think Laura will be fine.
Get down.
If you get mauled by a bear and live, I think you can survive anything.
Follow my lead.
What are you doing?
Get back. Hide.
You're the logistics guy, aren't you?
I'm not the one who drove onto a rotting bridge.
Oh, hold up! I got him! Hold on, we're friendlies. Keep your eyes Someone should check back there.
I'll do it.
Put it right there. Make sure nothing can get through. I want this whole area sealed off.
Yes, sir!
If there's anything here, we're gonna find it.
Nice. If you can strangle a dude with a bow, that's pretty beast, man. I'm just saying. And they can't even see me through the mud. I barely can see her.
They still didn't find that relic. I'd love to be the guy that does.
Not me. Why not?
They got the Metal Gear Solid stealth mechanics in this.
No thanks. I'll keep sitting here looking for hostiles.
Less talking, more looking, gentlemen. Get off your asses. Yes, sir.
What? That was cool. Okay.
It's quiet. What's your team doing? I'll check. We're not paying them to sightsee.
We'll have to go under.
Yeah.
We know there's the main temple. What we're looking for is any smaller ruins we might have missed before.
Okay.
Really wedged in there.
I'm afraid if we move it, we'll lose it.
We're gonna have to reinforce it.
We're trying to find something to brace against.
Why didn't you test the bridge like I told you?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we did test the bridge first.
Fuck off. I'm not covering for you.
Maybe we can pull it out.
Okay, maybe. What do you think about that?
We can take them.
Watch. The game is so unrealistic. You can shoot a guy in the kneecaps and he'll die. It's like, how, bro? I shot you in the kneecaps.
You go left. I'll take these guys.
What?
Hide.
Dave, Sammy. Those guys, I told them to test the bridge first. Son of a... Dave! Dave!
Oh, wow. He cannot see me. I'm not moving because he's like looking dead in my direction right now. Alright, nice. I'm glad I added, upgraded that feature where you can actually loot bodies without... You can loot bodies doing stealth attacks. That's... Right, exactly. I seen your comment regarding the $300 ticket for CES. I agree, man. It's too much.
Oh, no, you don't! Fuck you!
Stop! Thanks. You okay?
Yeah. Take this.
Finally, I got a pistol, man. I was hoping for that. This is what I've been gaming this game for. For them 2 pistols.
I hope that's the last of them. That was close.
Yeah.
How'd they know to come here?
I don't know.
Not exactly the civilization I was hoping to run into.
Yeah, I am playing it on. Fabian said, "Am I playing it on hard mode?" Yes, I am.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying not to think about my back.
Oh, okay.
My grandmother survived a tsunami in the 60s.
What happened?
She lost friends. Her family lost their business. But after that, she could feel things coming. Volcanic eruptions, storms, other things.
Oh, snaps. I could craft
That did it.
fire arrows. Okay, cool. So, I guess her back is hurting. She's just ignoring the pain. It's cool that they actually acknowledge that. Because I was like, man, like, she is truly invincible, man. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Hold up. Let's see. There we go.
Nice.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about,
Any idea
bro.
what the twins in that riddle are?
Could be anything. A pair of monuments or mountains or streams.
I suppose we'll know it when we see it.
Yeah.
So Fabian mentioned something about debating about lowering the difficulty on this game called Last of Us. That is a really good
I see
game.
people down there.
Hope they're friendly.
I'll let you do the talking.
I agree. That part is hard, actually.
Hi.
Do you know if there's a place nearby we can stay for the night?
How'd you get so deep into the jungle? You lose your tour group or something?
No.
There were some guys here before, looking for artifacts. You with them?
Trinity.
Definitely not.
I need a break anyway. Come with me.
I'm sorry to ask so many questions, but the only B&B in town is my place.
Oh, you can't be too careful. By the way, I'm Jonah.
Abby.
Lara.
Come in, have a seat. Carlos, 3. So, what are you here for exactly?
Well, we were following a riddle when our plane went down.
You mean it crashed?
Yeah.
And you just walked out of the crash?
Well, you know, it's cruising pretty low.
We are looking for Maya ruins.
Maya? You know you're in Peru, right?
Yeah, long story.
Oh. Thanks. Well, you don't seem like a typical archaeologist.
Oh, she's the archaeologist. I'm just a cook.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried any of our local ceviche yet? It's a specialty.
Not unless it grows in the jungle.
No, don't tell me you missed our famous fish trees.
Oh, she like him. She already won the D. I can tell. It's all in her eyes.
Where did you take this?
Mexico. Why?
Oh, I've seen this symbol before.
Where?
There's some ruins nearby, and a small rock with something like this carved on it.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Yeah. Be my guest, but I guarantee they're not Mayan. My people were Inca and proud of it.
Why don't you rest for a while?
Are you sure?
I promised you a day off.
Well, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Have fun.
You too.
Yeah, about them fish trees though. Oh my god. You can just tell. Even the game doesn't hide facial expressions and dialogue. Like, you can just tell, man. It is a lot of dialogue in this game.
Ah, hola. ¿Forma parte del equipo de excavación?
No, just passing through.
Bien, si necesita algo, el mercado está en el centro del pueblo. ¿Podría abastecerse antes de continuar?
Thank you.
Fue un placer.
No, just tell me where the people at so I can shoot and kill them. And get mauled by bears and jaguars and stuff. That's where I'm trying to go. I'm probably not going to do any of the side quests in this game. I just probably don't care to do it. But only because the fact I got a lot of freaking games to play through. Once Resident Evil 2 comes out and Kingdom Hearts, it's a wrap. Any old game that came out last year is probably not going to be played on the channel. I even consider playing Fortnite on this channel, actually, too.
Estuvieron trabajando toda la noche.
And? Isn't that what they're paid for? Get lost.
Shit. No.
Damn!
Fuck off and let me watch the damn game.
What is that?
Hey, that was so disrespectful, bro. He would have had to catch the fade after that. He just straight kicked him off the staircase. What the heck? Wow.
Everything all right?
No, todo está mal como siempre. Estos saqueadores vienen a la ciudad, nos contratan para desenterrar nuestras propias reliquias, no nos pagan un salario digno.
And then they run off with them and profit.
Todos estamos desesperados. No hay trabajo desde que Porvenir se fue. Somos blancos fáciles.
And I imagine the storm hasn't helped matters.
Lo poco que teníamos se fue, o está bajo el agua. Ya no sé qué hacer.
I have some experience with these kinds of people. Maybe I can help.
No sé de qué servirá. ¿Cuál era tu nombre?
Lara.
Soy Víctor. Si quieres hablar con Omar, el director ejecutivo de robos y saqueos, está allá.
Thanks.
Ten cuidado. No le gusta que lo desafíen.
I did not know Lara Croft actually knew Spanish. I didn't know she knew multiple languages. That's crazy.
Piss off, you're spoiling the reception.
You gotta tell me twice. Oh man, why not, man? Fortnite is where it's at, man. Like everybody's streaming Fortnite right now. Fortnite, Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Hey, listen, I'm not playing battle royale. I'm just talking about Save the World. Save the World is dope. They've been talking about making that version free for about 2 years now.
Jonah,
and it hasn't been free.
I found Incan ruins, but I think the foundation of the temple is older.
Yeah, Abby remembered where she saw that symbol. It's inside the temple somewhere.
Great. Tell her thank you for me.
I'm right here. You can thank me by not breaking anything.
I'll be right there, Lara.
League of Legends? That's my wife's game right there. Eric said League of Legends is the next game to play. That's my wife's favorite game. She loves League of Legends.
Hey, looks a lot bigger on the outside. What'd you do?
Jonah, look. Ishal and Shakshal. The twins come together.
What is it? Lara,
What?
Abby said not to break anything.
I'm not breaking it. I'm restoring the original. Someone was trying to hide it. The twins come together before following the path of the living.
It's been tampered with. Like that thing in Mexico.
This must lead to the next clue.
Go. I'll stay here. See what else I can find.
Sounds good. Jonah, I found the temple. Damn. Trinity already there, trying to blast their way in. I'm gonna take a closer look.
Here we go. This is where the action's at. Let's get it. I didn't realize I had people watching me on Mixer too. That's dope. I'm really loving this software that I'm using that's allowing me to stream on multiple platforms. It's pretty dope. Yeah, the thing is that I enjoy the Fortnite campaign because it at least gives some type of motivation to keep playing. Like, you don't just die. And then it's co-op play too. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Operation Lone Wolf underway. Trucks en route. What's the rush all of a sudden? Dr. Dominguez is here in Peru. Is that good enough for you? Aye, Commander. Sorry, sir.
Okay. If you guys haven't seen the Tomb Raider movie, definitely should check it out. It's definitely a much better movie than the not Lara Croft, the Angela Jolie movies. I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was
Those
actually
drones
not
were
bad.
unexpectedly heavy and sharp. Boat looks okay though. Glad you're here. We have a problem. Jenny again? I'm on it. Wants us to search underwater?
Wants us to search everywhere.
What? You have a dialogue with a person I just killed.
This feels bad. Very bad.
Yeah, it. Fabian said he was surprised that it's actually a good. That the Tomb Raider movie is actually a better movie.
Operation Lone Wolf underway. Drones have been launched.
Yeah, that was bad. Well, at least we shooting people. You know what this combat feels like? It feels like 50 Cent's Blood in the Sand. Like, I ain't lying, bro. It feels just like that. Oh my god. I don't know if you ever played that game, but the combat when I was shooting at AK just now, it felt just like that game. It's like super stiff. Like, it's weird. Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
Lara, you okay?
Yeah, there's a Trinity base here.
Hey, Jonah, what happened here? I said don't break anything.
Hey, Abby, I can explain. I'll get back to you later, Lara. Don't do anything crazy.
I keep forgetting that I need natural resources. I need to pay attention to that.
Thank God. The storm barely affected the village. The epicenter was closer to the plain. But it could have been much worse. What have I done? What if the earthquake hits here? Hundreds of people will die. I need to find a way to stop it. Trinity's really on edge.
No,
Still,
you know what?
If they're here, they're ahead of us. At least it means I'm on some sort of track. If Dominguez is right and the sun is dying, I have to get to that box before he does.
I think Blood in the Sand was made by THQ. I think it was. Oh, okay. I thought it was THQ. I wish I was allowed to put a silencer on my pistol. That would be really cool. In all honesty, it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. It's a decent game. It's okay.
But you know why? That's above my pay grade. When the recon team gets here, maybe they'll be able to tell us something.
Press X to cover Laura in mud. Mud makes it harder for enemies to spot her, especially when concealed. That's cool. That's the thing that I like about this game, is that the stealth mechanics is really unique. Says I can cover myself in mud and blend in with the environment to surprise my enemies. And it's like I like the crafting and I like the crafting mechanics, and I also like the fact that it's like very survivalist, and like there's always like cliffhangers in this game, which is good.
Corbin here, this is Commander Rourke. Have you achieved lockdown?
We're almost there. All access points are covered, and most of the barricades are finished.
Almost isn't good enough. Secure the perimeter now, and make damn sure it's locked tight.
Aye, sir. If I could ask, sir, what's going on?
Recon team is en route. Rourke out.
Dang! Straight.
How many
Okay.
guys went down there?
Nice. Straight in the neck, bro. That's crazy. I think there's a way to throw rocks. I think there is.
I don't understand how this could have happened. This is not the time to fucking wander off. Getting a strange feeling.
What? What just happened? Whoa! Wow! I don't know what just happened. Wow, that was that. I don't know what just happened, but that was really bad. Wow. So Fabian mentioned something about Def Jam Fight for New York. Wow, people are actually still streaming that? That's crazy.
Borvenir, this is Commander Rourke. Have you achieved lockdown?
We're almost there. All access points are covered, and most of the barricades are finished.
Almost isn't good enough. Secure the perimeter now, and make damn sure it's locked tight.
Aye, sir. If I could ask, sir, what's going on?
Recon team is en route. Rourke out.
Was there any indication what might be happening before we lost contact?
Yeah, I really enjoy
I don't understand how this could have happened. Lazy shit. Now I have to do everything.
Okay,
Something suspicious here.
so these white indications say these are stealth points, which makes the game a little bit easier. I don't know why, even though that's actually there.
Could be there. Maybe there.
Oh, it's just, wow. Man. Oh! Oh no! Please! Oh! Wow! Okay, so it's gotten harder. That's what it is. I just died again in the same part. I don't have any more arrows. That's another thing. That's why it sucks. Let me see here. I need to figure out. And I just wasted that. Wow. Let me see here. Okay, I got some wood. Got some more wood. Let's see. I need to craft some stuff. Nope. Let's see. No, this is just to craft my bow. I'm trying to craft arrows. Oh, I'm not trying to do that. Oh, here we go. There we go. See, I was trying to figure out why that was happening. Okay. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I actually enjoyed Horizon, which kind of, Fabian said this game is like Horizon Zero Dawn. And I agree with that, which is why I enjoy it. I mean, it's amazing. Like, I just can't fathom anyone not liking that game.
We're almost there. All access points are covered, and most of the barricades are finished.
Almost isn't good enough. Secure the perimeter now, and make damn sure it's locked tight.
Aye, sir. If I could ask, sir, what's going on?
Recon team is en route. Rourke out.
Okay. Now that we got them arrows, we good to go.
Was there any indication what might be happening before we lost contact?
Let's get it.
This fucking place.
Oh, I can't see the enemies. In easier mode, you could. They took that feature off.
That recon team better get here soon.
This game is based on stealth. It's not a combat strong suit game. Even though it has it.
Perimeter's locked down. All we have to do is wait for the recon team.
Doesn't it seem a little weird to you? If there was a problem underground, but we're fortifying ourselves from a threat from overland.
Seems pretty standard. If something did go wrong, we should assume it could be anything. We've got the temple covered, too.
I don't know, man. It still feels like we went from an Amber Alert in the known area to a Red Alert all over the place.
We've been overreacting to things ever since that storm hit.
That's crazy. Alright, let's see.
We should send some deacons along with the recon team.
There's a way to throw, like, rocks or something.
This is bullshit. Someone's lying to us, and we might have lost some people already because of it.
Calm down. If there was something we needed to know, we would have been told by now. And Rourke wouldn't lie to us.
He wouldn't, but he's not in charge. Dominguez is calling the shots, and that shifty bastard's got a god complex.
I don't trust him 100% either. But even though I've seen him stab locals in the back, I've never seen him cross one of us.
What do you think happened down there?
We're securing the site. Obviously somebody...
Yeah, bad move, bad move. Oh! He's running up on me, okay.
Jonah, Commander Rourke is here in Peru. He ordered Trinity to lock down a dig site below an old oil well.
You going to check it out?
Yeah, I'll see what they found. Rourke was there in Cozumel when Dominguez took the dagger. They must have figured out the next step to the hidden city.
All right. That was very poorly executed as far as in the stealth department. At least we made it out alive. I like this feature. This is cool. The whole... Ow! Ow! I thought I was gonna die. Alright, guess not.
There's been a bloodbath here. What happened?
Oh, wow. Okay. So far, so good. I'm loving this atmosphere, though. Really, really enjoying it. No atmosphere looks the same. Even though IGN swore up and down everything looks the same, it does not to me. Right? They don't.
Jonah, I made it inside the temple.
I think we found something here too. Some numbers. I'm gonna clear it off.
Okay.
The numbers on the pillars look like the first half of dates. Isha on the left, Shaksha on the right.
Well, at least it's a good thing I didn't have to figure that out. Because I definitely don't know. I have no idea what's going on here. I think I do have to figure this out. No, I don't want to do this. Don't want to. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, they definitely, definitely any of this puzzle right now. I swear. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. This looks like what I'm looking at. I don't know. Let's see. Why would you do this to me? I don't even know what I'm doing. All right.
Damn, I should have known.
Is it dash, run, hide? As it says, dash, run, hide. That's hilarious. I'm telling you, I guess that's just the remedy with these games. I'm playing Tomb Raider. I don't know if you remember playing that back in the days, but this is like a remastered version. I really hate the fact they did this. Like, really? You gonna give a man a puzzle? This is not fair. Oh, okay, I think I got that one right. Let's see this one. Let's see. Yeah, they are. They are challenging. I hope I'm smart enough to figure it out, though. I remember watching my mom back in the days when I used to watch her play games because I wasn't that smart. She'll always figure out the puzzles for me. But now she has me to help her beat the games now. It's funny how that works out. But yeah, she used to be good at like puzzles like this. We'll just sit there and figure it out. Oh, I figured it out. Wow. Nice.
Another door. There must be more to this.
This is not fair. They give me another one? Really? Really? This is what we're doing? Another puzzle. Oh, no. What the heck? idea. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do. Okay. I know, man. They are, man. They just like, nah, fam. You gotta have to figure this out. But thank goodness for YouTube. I tell you right now, because if I don't feel like figuring this out, I know exactly where to go to. Oh no. Oh no! Okay, that was bad. Obviously, that wasn't the right thing to do. Alrighty.
Have to match the symbols.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just trying to figure out which symbols, though. Maybe if I go this way. Let's see. Where are we going? Let's see. This is it. It doesn't look like it, but we're gonna test and see. Seems legit. Oh, okay. Oh yes! I figured it out.
Any progress?
No!
There's an incomplete date in the depiction of Shang.
You know what? I quit.
I have 2 dates here, and E-Shell. I think I've seen the date on the left somewhere. The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue.
This is not right. Really? Another artifacts? Another freaking puzzle, man. This probably ain't even gonna be right, but I'm gonna try it. I don't even think this is right. Wow.
The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue.
You said a photo. That's right. You said look at the photos.
In the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral was damaged to look like a 13. But what if it...
You know what? Good grief, man. Okay. Alright, well. Let's hope this is it. Oh man, I hope this is it.
The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue.
Alright, let's try it. Let's see. Let's hope. Nope. That didn't work. Dang.
The photo from Cozumel.
I know that's a clue, my man. I'm just trying to figure out where to go. Let's see,
To find the hidden city, go... In the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral was down.
Yeah, that looks like...
Maybe there's a clue.
Oh, okay. I think that's right. Let's try this. This might work. Yeah, this looks like it's work. All right, this seems legit. Let's get it. Wish me luck.
No!
No!
Maybe there's a clue.
You know, while you're watching me do this stream, you could be helping me, like, give me, like, a clue or something. let me fail by myself. Oh man. And
The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue.
The sad thing is I actually gotta end the stream soon. This is not cool. It's all good. I'm gonna figure this out. I'll probably just look it up on YouTube anyway. But I do have to end the stream soon because I gotta go. Man, this sucks. I didn't
The
realize
photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue.
Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but you just told me. So sad, so sad. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I looked at that, and that was right.
The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue.
The Cozumel puzzle. That's what you say. Cozumel puzzle. That's what you look up. Oh man. This is so bad. I don't know. I'm enjoying it though. It's a good game. For sure. Alright, let's try this. Maybe this will work.
The photo from Cozumel. Maybe there's a clue.
Yeah, it's wrong. Alright.
In the Maya long count calendar, all dates have 5 numbers. This numeral was damaged to look like a 13. But what if it's really an 8? That's a 2,000-year difference, and the constellations would be in a completely different position. So the star path would lead west to somewhere in Peru. The last number on the left pillar is 0. The last number on the left pillar should be a 0. Okay, Jonah. What's the final number for Shack Shell?
A line across with 2 dots on top of it. 7, I think.
Thanks.
Well, just basically told me. Alright, cool. Woohoo! Yeah! I figured it out. Woo!
That's it. Jonah.
Hey, Lara. It's Abby.
Oh, hey, Abby. I found a mural. It seems to depict some kind of journey. Entering through a jaguar mouth follows a serpent toward a silver eye.
Uh-huh.
On the way, there's a spider and an eagle that rises toward a temple.
Okay, I don't know about most of that, but the jaguar mouth is back this way.
Really?
Yeah. Cat sculpture, big teeth. Oh, here. He's back.
Lara, you okay?
Yeah, I'm heading back.
Good. I think you're gonna like this.
And we're gonna find out what she's gonna like in next stream, fellas and gents and ladies and those of you that know. Alright, let me just be quiet before I say something else awkward. Anyway, alright guys, this your guy DQ here. We're signing off. We gotta end the stream. It's about that time of the day. I gotta get off. But in any case, thank you guys for watching and tuning in. And thank you for watching on YouTube and as well as Mixer for those of you that are watching. Then subscribe to the channel so you can get the updated content when the next time I'm streaming. And again, it's your guys here signing off at the Pop Tarts and Onions channel. And this is where awesome people come to watch. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.